So, we are going to learn today some, how can we say, vocabulary and grammar structure. So, here we can see the title for today's lesson. I don't seem to be on the same wavelength with my colleagues. So, listening to that title, what do you think that implies?
I don't seem to be on the same. I think it means I don't have the same opinion with my college,
But
about the
yes, that's
opinion,
actually
right?
very good. Good
Yeah.
job. So, for instance, let's start off with the first slide today.
Mm.
So, here we can see a person who is shaking the hand of a maybe the boss of a company or a colleague who she has recently met. And if you had to be someone new who started at a company, do you
Mm.
think it would be very challenging to communicate with new colleagues?
Well, I think it's easy. Like it's
Is
just
it
I just keep a positive. I don't know.
attitude,
Yeah,
approach?
right. Attitude, right?
Yeah,
And
of
yeah,
course.
yeah. So I don't think it's difficult.
Okay, so for example, in my personal experience, when I entered a company, obviously you don't have anybody who you know, everyone is new, so you have that kind of anxiety to
Yeah.
approach people to just start chatting. Okay, so have you ever had a, how can we say, a moment where you have felt very awkward communicating with someone as a challenge?
Oh, well, actually, now my job is remote job, so I don't meet my college because I work from home now. Yeah,
Oh,
so
that is
maybe in my
convenient.
previous job, I will have some awkward moment when I work for a company in Vietnam. Yeah, but it's just like one after one day, every going went easy and okay.
I see. So
Yeah,
everything after the first day would be fine. It comes
yeah,
naturally then. Well, that
yeah.
is amazing. I wish that I could be, because I know for a fact it's quite challenging for me personally to
Uh,
communicate with new people, especially when you're part of a company and need to start
yeah.
working as a team, correct?
Yes.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that. So let's see what today has installed for us. Starting off with the first one is the vocabulary. Quite easy. So this activity, it says consider the following and circle the odd ones out. Okay. So which number would you say is the odd one out, which doesn't apply to what we are speaking about today?
You mean awkward?
Yes. So which one does
Mm.
not, yeah,
Okay, so
so similar to
I
awkward.
will choose one for that, right?
Yes, of
Mm.
course. So which one, if you
Mm.
had to read each one, does not apply?
Do not apply. Mm.
So three of these pictures has something in common. So something that
Uh,
connects them.
I think. Put-
If you'd like, you can read them out loud and we can discuss it together.
Okay, so the first one is learning local custom when moving to a different country. Um, I don't think it's awkward.
I don't think that's awkward at all.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
say, so that is
And
maybe
say,
something that we can actually do to adapt,
yeah,
we would
right.
say,
Mm.
to be able to communicate better with your colleagues, correct? So I
Yes.
believe that one is suitable for today. How about number two?
Changing study habit to excel in a different academic environment. Mm, I think it's a little bit because now we are working, right? Not study. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Maybe, but that is also something that we have to do is habits, correct? We can
Mm,
change our habits to be able to communicate better with our colleagues,
yeah.
share interests as such.
Mhm.
I would agree with you. How about number
Okay.
three?
Resisting using a new software tool despite team migration to a digital workflow. Mm, I think is support. I'm not
That one
very
is listed,
confident.
so I agree with you. So I would
Yeah.
actually say that three is the one that we consider the odd one out, correct?
Mm.
Because that has nothing to do with communicating with colleagues or anything of the sort. So let's see today. So as I use the word adapt, correct?
Mm.
So do you know
Yes.
what it means to adapt to an environment or to a certain task?
Mm. Yes. Resisting. I don't know the meaning of resisting. Can you explain it for me?
So when you resist something, it means, in simple words, you don't want to do it. No, thank
Ah,
you.
okay, 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 okay.
Or we
So,
say
so,
resisting.
uh-huh. Okay, so it's like deny, right?
Yes, very similar.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's awkward.
It is quite, but don't stress about it. Okay, so another word that we use instead of saying adapt,
Mm.
when we speak about a company, we tell ourselves to adjust.
I just, oh, okay.
Adjust. Okay, so do
And
you
mm,
understand the meaning of the word adjust?
yes, like
Okay,
adjust
perfect. Can
the
you maybe
volume, right?
yes, of course. That is actually very good. Okay, so let's think if we had to use the word adjust as in a company, what would you give a short example of adjusting to a company?
Mm, like I adjust my like schedule if I have
Oh,
to like schedule to get to go to work on time.
that is actually a very good example. Well done.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Anna. Moving on to the next one, we have another situation where we need to choose the odd ones out. Okay,
Mm.
so if you want to, you can read them out loud to help you.
Okay. Crowd waiting for a bus. Yeah, it's dynamic, right? It's the vocab is dynamic.
Well
Yeah.
done. That was so
Yeah.
easy. Okay, so I think I have an idea of what dynamic means. So, but
Yeah.
let's see. Which picture do you think does not apply to the word dynamic?
Mm, dynamic. Mm. I think classroom.
A classroom. Okay, and why would you say a classroom? So remember,
Because
dynamic is another word
dynamic like for
for
what?
teamwork, kind of, would you
Ah,
say?
for teamwork.
Yes. So remember, dynamic is a different word that we use where people work as a group to get to a
Mm.
certain goal. So remember, if you're in a
Oh.
company and you have a very important project that needs to be completed by the end of this month, for example, you as a team need to do a dynamic working environment, work together to be
Oh.
able to reach that goal. Okay. So would
Yeah.
you say a classroom is maybe something that is not dynamic?
Yeah, like I just know that dynamic mean like it's a little bit chopstick with a lot of people. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
so
agree
I
with
think
you.
classroom is not too crowd.
Okay, okay. So if we had to say classroom, I would actually maybe say a crowd waiting for a bus.
Mm.
Because remember, those people aren't going to see each other anytime soon. They're literally just using the public transport for today, and tomorrow you won't even see them. But in a
Um,
classroom, if you have not colleagues, but yet your fellow
yeah,
students,
friend,
that is
right?
still, yes, a friend group,
Mm.
for example, in the classroom. So that will be also
Mm.
considered something dynamic.
Ah, okay, I see.
I see.
Dynamic.
Okay.
So the one is the answer, right? Mm.
Yes. So number one is
Mm.
the correct answer. Because think about it.
Okay.
Yes, it is a big crowd, but it's not to say that you're going to meet those people tomorrow. Maybe if you're
Yeah.
lucky.
And
But
we don't
well
have
done.
similar goal, right?
Exactly. Okay. Well, you do kind of just to get to the workplace in time. That's the only goal.
Yeah. Okay.
But yes, that is correct, Anna. Well done. So, do you have any questions about adjust and dynamic?
Mm, no. Yeah.
Perfect. Let's move on. You're doing fantastic, by the way. Perfect pronunciation. I'm loving this.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So, this is read these short sentences and tick the correct definition. So, I
Yeah.
would please like you to not only read the sentences, but acknowledge what you see in the picture. Okay. And then when you're
Mm.
ready, you may tick which one do you think is the correct definition.
Uh, I can take the okay, I see. So the first one I will speak loud, right? But yes, loud.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
the close knit group of friends always support each other through thick and thin. So I think the correct answer is two. is close and supportive. Oh, I
Close
cannot
and
stick this.
oh, that's okay. Would you like teacher to
Okay.
do that?
Yes, thank you.
A little bit easier. But that is in fact the correct, how can we say, definition? Because
Mm,
close knit means you are almost a different way of saying a friendship.
mm.
Close and very supportive in decisions. So, do you have any questions based on close knit?
Could you give me one sample? That's
Okay.
close. Mm.
Okay, so as you can see, it says the close knit group of friends always support each other through thick and thin. So, if you had to say, for example, if you had to define your friend to someone, you can say, me and my friend are close knit to each other because it literally
Mm.
says we are close and supportive. We have a
Mm.
strong bond as a friendship.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, how about number two?
Okay. Um.
So we say this
I don't know how to
camaraderie.
say. Sorry.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yes.
Camaraderie. The camaraderie among the workers made the work environment friendly and cooperative.
Operative.
Mm.
Perfect.
So I think the first one is correct answer, right? Friendship
That is,
and
yes, friendship
cooperation.
and cooperation. Good job.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so do you understand the meaning of this word?
Mm.
Camaraderie.
No, it's like a little bit.
It's
Yeah,
very
like, but
confusing, I know.
yeah. Mm.
To be honest, me as a person who speaks English every single day as well, I have never heard this word before.
Oh.
I have also recently discovered the meaning of this word, but it is very similar to, once again, a friendship, a tight
Mm,
bond between two people or as a team.
mm,
Okay, and
yeah.
we say, as you can see, it says friendship and cooperation, sorry. So cooperation, you work along amongst each other, you work as a team to get a certain goal done,
Mm.
to reach the goal that's needed. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Do you have any
So
questions, Anna?
yeah, so every day in your daily life, do you use any word that have similar meaning with with this word? Commemorate. Yeah.
Camaraderie. It's a very
Com
difficult pronunciation.
yeah, yeah.
So you can
Do
say
you
it
have
slowly.
any
So
similar word? Do you have
not any similar word, to be honest. So, for
oh
example, it's not a daily English word that I would use personally. As adjust is something that I can say. We adjust to something, as you say, adjust the volume. I never
mm,
even use the word close knit. I just say I
oh
have a tight bond with my friends.
Thai bond. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Yes. But this word I never use, and there's nothing really similar to
It's
that I
not
would say.
like unnaturally unnatural, right?
Yes. So this is
Yeah.
maybe just something when you try to impress someone, if you want to,
Okay.
if you're with a
Yeah.
meeting with colleagues and you just want to be, yeah, this is the word I learned today. And then you can
Okay,
explain to
okay.
them friendship and cooperation.
Mhm.
Okay. Any questions?
No. We
Okay,
can.
let's move on. You are doing fantastic, Anna. Well done. Okay, so once again, this is exactly the same. When you are ready, you may read the sentence.
Hmm. Initiative conversation. It's important to initiate conversation with new people to build connections. So I think the answer is make something begin.
That is, in fact, the
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
I feel like that is quite self-explanatory when you hear initiate something. Did you
Initiates,
hear what
yeah.
NASA says? Initiate the sequence when they're trying to let the rocket launch up into space, which means
Yeah.
begin the sequence. Three,
Mm.
two, one. There we go.
Yeah. I often use this word in like initiate plan or project. Is this correct?
Yes,
Right?
that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
correct. So as you
Yeah.
can see, to begin something,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite once again is self-explanatory. Do you have any questions around this word, initiate?
No?
Okay, well that is perfect. Okay,
Okay.
let's see. Do you find it very difficult to initiate a conversation with new people?
Hmm. Like, well, actually, like when like start to talk with someone, as I say before that, I just give a smile and positive attitude.
Attitude,
Yes,
yes,
yeah.
that's key.
So yeah, and but sometimes like it's difficult to like make the conversation is like longer, you know. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like
Mm.
that is the most important, not the most important, sorry, but the most annoying thing about having a conversation is trying
Mm.
to extend the conversation. If you have already
Yeah.
um, covered the basics, like how was your day? What is your name? How have you been? What are your plans for the weekend? It doesn't go any further than that. So that's when it gets very awkward, I would say.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
right.
said, yeah, but perfect once again. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we get the word initiate, which means to
Mm.
begin something. Now we get two similar words to this, but here we can see the definition. So I would like you to see initiate is a verb. A verb
Mm.
is a doing word. You're literally beginning something, starting. But now we have two, which are nouns. So I would like you quickly to read the definition of the first noun.
So I guess, right?
Yes, let's see.
Initi initiation, right?
How did you know that? That was perfect.
Really, thank
Also,
you.
yes. So that is a
Yeah.
word that you have also used before?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So we can put this here and we can add it to this example. Do you mind reading the
Also,
example as well?
it's a neat initiative. I think it's like it's not a noun, right?
Okay, so it
It's
is similar.
interesting.
Okay, so remember, initiate is when you begin something. You are literally physically beginning a conversation. It's a doing word. Does that make
Mm.
sense? Okay, now here we have the noun. We have a new plan for dealing with a particular problem or achieving a practical purpose. A particular
Mm.
purpose, sorry. So we can see we aren't physically doing something, it's just to say that it has been in place, a new plan for dealing with a problem that has arisen. Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Yeah. So what the difference between initiative and initiation?
So we say initiate,
Ah,
initiate, okay?
initiative.
But like
Mm.
teacher said, do you mind reading the examples quickly? So
Yeah.
let's start with
Okay. So
initiate.
the company introduced a new initiative to reduce plastic waste in the office.
Yes. So it wasn't
Mm.
you as a person, understand? It
Mm.
was the company as a whole. Does that make a
Yeah.
little bit more sense now?
Yeah.
So we would use
Initiative.
this verb when we speak about ourselves as a person, as an
Oh,
individual. But here we can
initiative.
see we're not really speaking about a person, but rather the company. Therefore, we changed it to a noun.
Oh, okay.
A
I
little bit
see.
more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That's why I love the examples. It makes it a little bit more easier.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so now we have another noun which is very similar.
That I can start something. And
So it's very similar to this one.
mm.
If you don't know, I don't know. The teacher will help. Okay, so this one.
Initiation.
Initiation, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, this is not meant for us as a person. So let's
Mm.
see. Oops, this always happens. There we go. So would you like to read the definition and then the example?
Okay. The initiation means the act of start something, and the initiation of the policy brought positive changes to the workplace.
Well done. Okay, so do you understand the definition of initiation?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, but
perfect.
I don't know the different,
The difference.
different.
There's not really, once again, a very big difference other than the fact that these two are considered nouns when we speak
Mm,
about the company as a whole, not as a person. So when we
yeah.
speak about the company, as you can see, it says the company introduced the new initiative, and then the initiation. the act. So now we are speaking about a policy.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you understand what a policy is?
Yes.
Okay, so that's once again something within the company that
Mm.
started, an act that started, or
Oh.
maybe a new set of rules have been initiated.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
and then initiative, once again, it's the company, and the only thing we say initiate is when you speak as a person, yourself,
Yeah.
towards others.
Mm. Okay,
Is
I
that
got it. Yeah.
perfect? I'm happy to hear that. Okay. So just a quick recap. So we have the following words. Adjust. Would you like to repeat?
Adjust.
Well done.
Dynamic. Dynamic. Oh,
Camaraderie.
camaraderie.
Okay.
Sorry.
Radery.
Camaraderie.
Perfect.
Okay.
Close
Close
knit.
knit.
Initiative.
Initiate.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Sorry, initiate. Correct. Sorry, teacher was thinking of the
Yeah.
but
Okay.
those are the correct pronunciation. Do you understand the definition of these words?
Yes.
Perfect. Any questions? Beautiful. Sorry, teacher just needs to make sure that you understand the vocabulary. Now that we have done the vocabulary, I would like you to use them in the following sentence, please. Do you know how to type?
Oh, let me check. Type.
Okay, so on the side of your screen, you can see there is,
Okay. It's a T, right?
yes, the T for text. Perfect.
Okay. It's a good. It's work. Yeah.
Perfect.
It
Let's
says.
see. Adjust. That is correct.
If after a new the group
So remember, what is the word that we use when we have teamwork?
teamwork, the group. Actually, I don't remember our vocabulary. Could you show me the
Okay,
list?
let's see. Let's go back. So we have
Okay. Okay.
okay. So which one do you once again think is applied to teamwork? The feeling, the
Teamwork.
energy as a group.
Close knit. No. Dynamic.
Yes, dynamic. Well done.
Oh.
That's correct. Wow.
Okay.
It's very sometimes very confusing. So it takes a while. Don't
Uh,
stress.
okay. So she decided to initiate a conversation in me. Oh, I don't remember the verse.
So we say initiate. Would you like to see the
Shit.
spelling
No, no,
again?
no, no. Okay. Initiate.
T8.
Me. Wait.
There we go. Well done. Once again, that's also
So
something
that.
about English is the spelling. Very confusing at times.
List.
Yes.
Okay. And the last one, their long history of work together creates strong sense working together. Dynamic
What?
in the office.
Not dynamic, but what is the word that we've been struggling to pronunciate today? Camera.
Camaraderie, right?
Radery. Almost like a dinosaur. Radery.
Raderie.
Radery. There we go. Ra.
Camera.
Ra. So
Ra.
radery.
Race. Camaraderie.
Not
Right.
not with the S. So not plural. Yes, perfect. There we
Okay.
go. Well done, Anna. I am so proud today. Congratulations. Okay, once again, do you understand these vocabulary words? Do you
Yes, I
understand how to
understand.
use them in a sentence as well?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay, moving on, continuing. So this is something the teacher is going to, how can we say, play a video, and I would like you to listen to the conversation. And then afterwards, we are going to choose the correct letters to
Mm.
fill in the missing words. So we are going to first listen and then do the activity. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Perfect. Let's see. Okay, probably need to get the video. 1 second. Here we go. Oh, goodness gracious. It does not want to. Sorry, I apologize.
It's okay.
There we go. Got it. Here we go.
Hi, Chris. Do you have a moment to chat?
Sure thing, Emily. What's on your mind?
Lately, I've been having this feeling that I just don't quite fit in here at work, and it's been bothering me.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hadn't picked up on that. Can you tell me more about why you're feeling this way?
It's like no matter how hard I try, I don't seem to be on the same wavelength with my colleagues.
I see what you mean. Sometimes it takes a while to adjust to a new environment and team dynamics.
I miss the camaraderie I used to have in my previous job. Here, it feels like I'm on the outside looking in.
Getting used to a new workplace can be a real challenge, especially when the team is already really close-knit. But I'm sure you'll find your place.
I hope so. Maybe I need to make more of an effort to socialize and join in on team activities.
That's a good idea. Getting involved in team activities and initiating conversations can help break the ice and build connections.
Thanks for listening, Chris. I appreciate your advice. It's just been a bit challenging feeling like the odd one out.
I completely understand, Emily. Remember, it takes time, and you bring unique qualities to the team. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Chris. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Okay, well done, Anna. So let's quickly complete these and then afterwards we can do a role play. Is that okay?
Yes. But I cannot type, so I will speak the answer, right?
Oh, of course. You may type, you may speak.
Okay, yeah. No, it's B.
That is
Let's see.
correct. Well done.
To B.
Well
To
done.
A, and the last one is B.
Well
The
done.
last one is A. Sorry.
Good, it's
It's
okay.
a C. Oh, sorry.
C, yes, C is in fact the correct one. Well done, which is on the next page. So good job. You have amazing listening skills. You can see that you've been
Oh,
working with a
thank
company
you.
that you need to make sure your listening skills are peak. But well done. Now, considering the fact that you got all of them correct, let's do a role play. Okay, so who would you like to be, Emily or Chris? I will give you the choice.
Emily.
Okay, well, you may start, Emily.
Hi, Chris. Do you have a moment to chat?
Sure thing, Emily. What's on your mind?
Lately, I have been having this feeling that I just don't quite fit in here at work, and it's been bothering me.
Well done. Okay, so you want to pronounce it bothering.
Bothering.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that. I hadn't picked up on that. Can you tell me more about why you're feeling this way?
It's like no matter how hard I try, I don't seem to be on the same wavelength, right, with my colleagues. Yeah.
Beautiful pronunciation. I see what you mean. Sometimes it takes a while to adjust to a new environment and team dynamics.
I miss the camaraderies I used to have in my previous job. Here it feels like I'm on the outside looking in.
Perfect. That was beautiful. So, once again, you see how we use these words when implying in a conversation?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, the next one. Okay, so Chris, getting used to a new workplace can be a real challenge, especially when the team is already really close knit, but I'm sure you'll find your place.
I hope so. Maybe I need more an effort to socialize and join in on a team activities.
Perfect. That's a good idea. Getting involved in team activities and initiating conversation can help break the ice and build connections.
Thanks for listening, Chris. I appreciate your advice. It's just been a bit challenging. Feel like the odds won out.
Perfect. I completely understand, Emily. Remember, it takes time and you bring unique qualities to the team. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Chris. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, so looking here, we have the word socialize and to join team activities. So do you find it very easy to socialize, and do activities with your team?
Now, currently
Yes.
in my job, so we just connect online through social
Yes.
media or
See.
some platform, some work platform. So yeah, I try to connect with them on LinkedIn. Yeah.
So it is quite, so at least you are once again initiating to do at least
Yeah.
activities with them, which is a
Yeah.
very good way once again to make the bond, which I always
Mm,
say, very, very stronger, the
yeah.
connection. But well done, Anna. Okay,
Thanks.
let's see.
Um,
Here comes the grammar structure for today. So, present perfect continuous tense. Do you know the meaning of this tense or the use of
yes.
it? Okay,
Uh,
so would you
mm,
give a short definition?
I will.
Yes, if you like. If you want to tell
Well,
teacher, like, what is
actually,
the use of it?
I know the meaning, but it's hard to explain in English. So, it's like has been working. It's mean like I have worked for a long time ago, and now I'm currently working at this
So,
company. Yeah, still work.
it's actually correct. Well done. That is a beautiful example to use. So,
Yeah.
present perfect continuous tense is something that we say happened in a very close range to now. Okay. So, it could be in the past, but it is still continuing, as you said,
Yeah.
has been working.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, here we just have the structure. So, in mathematics, they say the formula to solve the problem. Now, teacher always says this is the formula
Mm.
for present perfect continuous tense. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have the positive, easy peasy. The formula says the subject, which is the person, the item. Usually it's a person or it's a group of people. Or, yes, we can say the subject, we can say she or he, or we can even use the first name of this person. So in this case, it would be you. We say Anna has been working at the company since last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, if it's a she or he or a first name basis, we use the word has. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when we speak about a group of people, so it's plural, we, they, or even when we speak about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I, we, or they, we use the word have. So if we had to choose the have, we say, I have been working at the company since last year.
Yeah.
They have been working at the company since last year. Okay, so here we can see we use the word been as well. And we have the verb with an ing. Work being the verb, doing thing, and we add ing. Perfect. Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
Perfect. Now we have a negative form. As I always tell my previous students or my students, when we hear the word not, we know we're not allowed to do that. Therefore, it is negative.
Yeah.
So this one is very similar. But instead of typing the word not, we type it as such. N apostrophe T. So she hasn't been working at the company since last year. If we had to speak about ourselves as in I, what do you think the sentence will be?
Okay.
You say,
I see.
I haven't been working, or they haven't been working. Very easy. As long as you know the difference between the use of have and has, it almost comes very naturally.
Yeah.
I
I know.
think
Yeah.
that you would be able to ace this one. Simple when we ask a question. So now we start off with have or has, and we move our subject to the second part of the question. So, has Anna been working at this company since last year?
Yeah.
So do you understand the grammar?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Perfect. Okay. Any questions?
No, actually, I learned about the formula. Yeah, in high school, I think.
That's quite
Yeah.
easy, and you still have it with you?
Yeah, I know and I understand about the present
We say
present perfect
present, almost like
present
a
perfect.
gift. We say present.
Yeah, yeah. But sometime when I talking with my colleague or my friend, I forgot that. Yeah, that's
It
is
once
my
again, it's a natural thing. It's not always. I think if you may be writing in
mm,
present perfect continuous tense, then you will know how to use the grammar structure, the formula, to
yeah.
to use it. But when you can having a normal day conversation, it doesn't really often, it's in the back of your head. It's just there if for
Yeah.
future use, But well done, Anna. Perfect.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay. So here we have the use of the grammar perfectly, gives us the explanation, gives us an example as well. Okay. So here we have present perfect continuous and we have present perfect. Okay. Continuous means it is still busy happening. It's still continuing. As you said,
Mm.
working at the company, you're still in fact working at the company. Okay. So would you like to read for teacher, please?
Uh,
So we say
w-
express an
a
activity.
present activity or a situation that exists after the present, right?
Yes, yes,
Present or
present.
the recent past.
Perfect. Okay, so now when we talk about continuous, I'm not going to say the whole time present perfect continuous because you can see there's a difference. Continuous and then normal present perfect. So
Mm.
present continuous focuses on ongoing and repeated nature of the activity.
Mm.
I think we've discussed this already. Still
Yeah.
happening. So why are you always so patient with kids? An example.
Mm.
I've been, so instead of her saying I have been, she just shortens it by saying I've been working as a preschool teacher for a long time. So I've learned to be patient,
Mm.
emphasizes on the ongoing activity, meaning she
Mm.
is still a preschool teacher. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
now we have normal present perfect, focuses on the state used with verbs like be, belong, know, like or dislike, or understand. Another example, why are you always so patient with kids? I've worked. So now we have a normal, not have been,
Mm.
but I have worked as a preschool teacher for a long time, so I've learned to be patient.
Mm.
So we have emphasized the state of having a job. So
Mm.
here we are talking about the activity of working, and she's just speaking about the job that she's currently
Mm.
using. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Next, we have expresses something that has recently finished if we can still see it as a result. So here we have continuous, focuses on the process of the activity. Process is the key word. They've been
Mm.
redecorating the living room all weekend.
Mm.
Okay, moving on to present perfect, the normal, focuses on the result. So we say the end product. They've
Okay.
redecorated the living room and it looks so fresh now. Okay, so do you
Yeah.
understand the grammar once again?
Yes.
Perfect. I always have to make sure. Okay, now we have continuous, reflects observation from what we can see, hear, etc. So I'm not going
Mm.
to use this example, I'm just reading the examples because they're quite self explanatory. Look at the mess in the kitchen. So look as in we see.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's been cooking up a storm in here. Okay. Then we have emphasizes the fact that the activity is continuous and happening repeatedly.
Mm.
He's been trying different recipes to improve his cooking skills. You say he has been.
Mm.
But once again, they have
Yes.
shortened it to make it a little bit easier on the tongue. Then present perfect expresses that the activity happened just one time or a number of times. So it's
Oh.
not really continuous or repeating itself,
Mm.
but it happened once. He's tried that recipe once before, but he didn't like it.
Okay.
Perfect.
So for the last sample, so could you show me
Yes,
the sample? So like about the present perfect. So he has tried, right? So why don't we use the past perfect? Like so,
past.
like
You mean past tense?
past, yeah.
Okay,
Like he
so
tried that.
yes, we say he has tried that recipe once before, but he didn't like it. So this is why we use the different tenses. If this had to be a past tense, we would say he did try that recipe once before, but he didn't like it. So you can hear the difference between the grammar structure. So here we have he has, oh sorry, capitalized. He has, but instead of using the past tense, we would have said he did try, because did we say was past tense. He did try that recipe once before, but he didn't like it. So it's literally just using the grammar. So he has, present perfect. He did, we use past tense. Does that make sense?
But I don't know the difference. Like when we using like he has and when we use he did try.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
see. For example, once again, it's all depending on the conversation that you're having with the person. So if you feel like you're going to use present continuous in a sentence, therefore you say he has already used that. But if you want to use past tense, you just change the structure to a past tense sentence. So once again, it's your personal preference.
Okay.
So if you want to use past tense, you use the past tense structure, and if you want to use present continuous, you use present perfect.
Okay,
Does
so
that
both
make
of them is correct, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
either one. Once again, personal preference is the key to grammar structure. So whichever one you feel comfortable with is what you use. There's
Okay.
no incorrect use of them. But there we go. Okay, so this one, complete the sentences using the appropriate verb form, the verb form, present perfect, continuous, or present perfect for each pair. So now let's get started. Starting with the first one.
The first one is 3 book. Well, I think it's I will type.
Oh, you can type, of course. Oh, teacher can type. It's up to you.
Have read.
Yes, has read. Perfect. She has
Read.
read. Perfect. There we go. Okay, how about the next one?
The next one has been reading.
Well done. Wow, I'm very impressed. You can see the skills have stuck for you for years.
Our has been
Perfect. Has been painting. Beautiful. You are remembering the ing, which is very important.
has painted, right?
Painted. Yes.
Right. For you know, and in learn.
Well done, Hannah. Wow.
Oh, has been learning, right?
Yes,
Has been
learning. Remember,
learning.
ing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And the second has learned.
Not learned. We say learned.
Learned.
Yes, perfect.
Ah, okay. Like for a job.
Beautiful. Anna, once again, I'm really impressed. Well done.
Has
Been
been
beautiful.
playing. Yeah, I'm done.
Yes. Congratulations. I'm really, really happy with the progress you have made. Once again, do you have any questions regarding this tense, the grammar structure?
No. I
Beautiful.
understand this. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so speaking independent, easy peasy. Describe a situation where you had to adjust to a new environment and team dynamics. So, would you like some assistance with that, or do you think you'll be able to do it without a little bit of help?
I need your help.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one then. So this is something that is a template, what we say, because sometimes when you're busy with a document and you're not very familiar with how to do that, you most likely can get a template on the internet just to give you, that little bit of a boost, as we would say. So I would like you to look at the useful expressions that we can use, and then I would like you to use the template as a guideline to speak about a situation where you had to adjust to a new environment and team dynamic. Okay. Do you think you'll be able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this might make it a little bit easier. I will give you a second to think of a situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Remember here they say you should say where and when it happened. Okay. How you managed to adjust to make yourself feel comfortable, and how the experience impacted you as a personal experience. So, how did it do it personally, mentally?
Okay. Okay. I think
Okay, you ready? So, when you're ready, go ahead.
I think I will not use a template, so I will use a guideline.
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's like a speaking part in IELTS.
It is quite similar, yes.
Yeah.
So that comes naturally. So go ahead.
Okay. So this year I just joined my current company. It's a company, a Canadian company, and it has a headquarter in Canada. And
Okay.
I see my like it's a difficult in beginning. Like I have to
In the beginning,
adapt to
yes.
a new dynamic environment, and because I have a remote job, so I have to adjust my schedule because I have a lot of meeting at night. Yeah, so um and to make friends and get a tight bond with my college, I use social media like LinkedIn or WhatsApp to initiate some conversation with my college to chit chat about job and about our task, how to complete it well. Yeah,
Well,
so I love that. For now, I really love my current job, and I trying now because I work with a lot of foreigner college, so now I'm practicing my English like every day to work better to support my work. Yeah.
well done. Well
Okay.
done. I'm very happy with that. That was perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Thank
how would
you.
you say it impacted you personally? Do you feel like it
Mhm.
was a little bit something that took you aside? Like, wow, this is too much to handle? Or was it once again something that made you, I feel like I can do this?
Yeah, so my current job is related to like develop partnership in Vietnam. So I have to
Okay.
work with college in Canada, and I also have to work with partner in Vietnam. So I love this job. Like I can learn a lot from my college and my partner too. Yeah,
Well done. So you would
yeah,
say it's a positive energy that's towards you. So it's
Mhm.
not something negative, but something that you actually feel excited to experience.
Yeah. Excited to experience.
I love that for you. Well done, Anna. I'm so
Thank
happy to
you.
hear that. Okay, once again, that you nailed it. Perfect.
Mm.
Okay, we can just skip this one. It's exactly the same. And I think we are actually at the end of today's lesson, the recap, which we
Oh,
have the
okay.
useful words and the useful expressions that we use. Do you have any questions? The
Mm.
vocabulary or the expressions?
No, no. Like I just some problem when I talking with my college or when I join a meeting. That's I often like I want to use some word that's like local, like people
Oh, I
local
see.
often say. It's like I want it more natural, you know?
Oh, to come naturally?
Yeah.
Okay, that does take a lot of practice, depending on who you are busy with. So, if you may be speaking to the Canadian,
Mm.
simple hello, how are you guys doing? It's simple like that. But if you
Mm.
like, I would say maybe do some research to some
Mm.
words that is very, like you said, local to them.
Mm.
And same with the
Yeah.
Vietnamese. Like you, okay, well, I'm pretty sure that comes naturally when you're speaking to your Vietnamese colleagues. So I think that's not the problem, but more
Yeah.
about the Canadian colleagues.
Yeah. And Indian, I have a lot of college in
Ooh,
India, and yeah, and their accent is a little bit difficult to hear,
to
to
understand.
listen.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So
It
sometimes it's
is quite
difficult.
difficult, actually. Well,
Yeah.
to be honest, if you would like to initiate a conversation where you maybe exchange how you greet in each other's cultures or languages, that would be a very interesting conversation. So when you're just
Yeah.
trying to break the ice, and then from there on, you can try to always remember, okay, this is how you say hello in their language, and that would
Ah.
also be very interesting. Like
Okay.
you said, if it's
Good.
something local.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yes, things that I've learned today. Would you like to mention a few? Something that was very close to you?
Yeah. It's very helpful. Like I use
Helpful,
a
yes.
lot. Yeah. Like address, close need. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
happy to hear that it is very helpful. This is the goal for Kyna English, by
Mm-hmm.
the way. So I'm very
Yeah.
happy to hear that. Okay, and what was the things that you liked most about today's lesson?
Well, about our class today.
Yes. So about the
Mm,
lesson material, or maybe just about the lesson itself?
I
So what
think
was
about
it?
teachers and how you yeah, and we have a conversation. It's very like friendly. I love it, and you're
I
very
love it.
supportive.
I'm
And
happy to
you
hear that
have
you also
and
welcome.
yeah, you gave a lot of comment when I make something correct. Yeah.
But yes, that's what I'm here for. So I'm very happy to hear that you enjoyed today's lesson. You did
Yeah.
fantastic. I'm really proud of your progress today. Well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you.
Okay. So if you had to name one thing that you think you need a little bit more help
Mm,
with, or something that you would like to know more about, what would you say?
like I want to learn more, right?
More,
I
yes.
want
So I
to
feel like
come on natural. Yeah.
yeah, so you want it to come naturally as every speaking
Yeah.
person, English person like doing. But once again, I have a saying as a teacher,
Mm,
practice makes perfect. I feel like I've
mhm.
quoted that from someone, but I'm not sure who. I will do some research, but practice definitely makes perfect. Even if you
Yeah.
read books,
Mm.
it helps a lot. I know people find that very cheesy. Like, I don't really think
Mm.
that's gonna help. It definitely helps. I promise.
Yeah. Okay.
But there we go, Anna. And once again, thank you so much for joining. Sorry the lesson took a little bit longer than normal.
That's
But once
fine.
again,
Yeah.
fantastic, fantastic. I have no
Mhm.
complaints whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, so nice to meet you, Anna, and I hope to see you very soon.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time as
Yeah.
well. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day. Bye.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Bye bye.